Yo, what's good? It's your boy DJ Alvarez, the Caribbean's hottest, internationally known. Got to do a major shout out and salute to the Boxing Source. Check it out every Sunday with my boy JR. It's so amazing, so major, so informative. And make sure y'all keep locked, because I keep it locked right there to the Boxing Source. DJ Avalanche, salute. Bow.
Boxing Source checking in, and I wanted to talk about the Caleb Plant win over Caleb Truax. He got a sweep, a clean sweep on the scorecards over Caleb Truax. 3 scores of 120 to 108. And of course, he stays undefeated and, is the IBF super middleweight champion. But I mean, I wanted to, kind of go over this and, kind of like see, was that a overly impressive performance by Caleb Plant? I know that it was his, third defense of the IBF super middleweight title, his second consecutive defense against the mandatory contender for the IBF, and he is being touted as being a future opponent for Canelo Alvarez. If Canelo Alvarez gets through his fight, against his mandatory contender that's coming up February 27th, when he, faces Anthony Yildirim in Miami, and then it was announced that Canelo would be facing Billy Joe Saunders next, planned for May, most likely on May 1st there, which would be for the WBO super middleweight title. So if Canelo Alvarez, has his win over Anthony Yildirim first on February 27th, then goes up against Billy Joe Saunders and wins, he will have 3 of the 4 major titles at super middleweight. And then he'll likely see if he could go up against Caleb Plant to be the undisputed champion at super middleweight. Now, with Caleb Plant, of course, he's, known as Sweet Hands Plant and has, fast combinations and things like that. And we saw that there against Caleb Plant. But is that going to be enough to really give someone like Canelo issues? Canelo is somebody that kind of works off of, either his own offense or kind of like his defense, because he'll usually see what his opponent is doing and make responses off of that. And with Caleb Plant, he has to be someone that has to be very aggressive and very forceful with his punches against Canelo Alvarez, because if Canelo finds out that you don't have any type of punch to make him respect you, he's going to try to walk through you, whether it's taking a punch, rolling with the punch, or blocking or parrying the punch and then coming right back either with a hook or, a counter shot. And I think that is going to be something that Caleb Plant will have to work on if he will be facing Canelo Alvarez later this year. But, he had his performance here against, former champion Caleb Truax, and was fairly impressive in that. But I think that some people felt like he should have been able to really put Caleb Truax in trouble, have him seriously hurt, and maybe score a knockdown or 2 in that particular fight. I mean, Caleb Truax, while he is a veteran in the game, he it was there at, basically, 37 years old. So, some folks would have thought that Caleb Plant would have been able to just not only show his, youth, but also show like he was much more of a powerful opponent against Caleb Truax. And, like I said, even though we got the sweep in the scorecards, there was nothing that, really seriously hurt Caleb Truax over the course of that fight. So, I mean, that may be a little bit of a deterrent when it comes to Caleb Plant if he has a fight in the future against Canelo Alvarez. So it remains to be seen how he will kind of prepare for a fight of that magnitude. And, it will basically be his, first, real big fight that's out there. I mean, other than, having this title win over Jose Uzcategui in 2019. So we're going to see how this works here for Caleb Plant, but wanted to see what you thought about his performance against Caleb Truax, and if he is a viable opponent for Canelo Alvarez if that fight does happen later this year. Share your thoughts on this video here, and be sure to catch more here on the Boxing Source YouTube channel. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.